guys, we are at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Today is going to be our Pandora, the World of Avatar Q&A session. I know you guys have been asking all kinds of questions about the new Pandora. Hunter and I went and saw it not too long ago. I actually can't remember the date, but it wasn't too long ago. And we're going to share some of what we saw with you guys. Was it a couple months ago?
It was February.
Hunter says February. Look at this view. There's a giraffe right here.
I feel like it's
munching on some food. I'm not sure if it's a he or she, as Hunter says.
I have a feeling it's a boy.
You think it's a boy because he's super tall?
No.
You just think he's a boy?
No. his spots are dark.
Oh, because of his spots? Ah, gotcha. Some ostriches over there, and then you can see the zebra way out there in the distance. Our first question is from Minion Maddie. Thanks so much for the question, Minion Maddie. The question is, what kind of rides are they gonna have at Pandora, the World of Avatar? You know the answer to this one?
I know there's gonna be like a river kind of ride.
They actually have two different rides. The one that you're talking about is a river ride, and that's a family ride. That one's really cool because that kind of takes you through like the bioluminescence part of Pandora, which I think is gonna be really cool. You'll see animals and flora, and you'll even see the natives. That one's gonna be really fun. The other ride is the one that Hunter and I are both excited because we're a little bit of a thrill seekers ourselves. And the other one is a ride that you actually get to ride the Banshee.
What?
Yeah, I think that one's awesome. Unfortunately, we don't know a lot about the ride. We didn't get to see that, so we don't know too much about it, but that one just sounds amazing. That you hop on this Banshee and then you just get a bird's eye look of Pandora, the World of Avatar.
So like the Banshee are the like dragons kind of?
Yeah, it's that alien creature that looks like a dragon.
Okay,
and you know that like if it actually chooses you, remember they thought that if it chooses you that you're really lucky. So maybe you'll be lucky.
If you get like the special ones, like the alpha kind of thing. I don't know what they are. It's like the alpha.
Yeah, that like the alpha male, the big one.
That's like the only thing I know, and like that's the best. Like I love that name, alpha, for wolves. But I'm getting off track. If you get like the alpha kind of one, you're like the boss.
Hi.
How are you?
We're good.
Well, thank you. You want to join us? You can just.
Do you want to join?
Have a seat, like we just started, in order to have a positive impact or to function properly, right? All right. So today we're going to be building the ecosystem and see what happens. With oil one. All right. So which one do you want to add? Okay. Go. I'm going to give you that. Move this a bit.
Thank you.
Then just get you your feet.
Oh,
The
so
other
Hunter
ones, we don't ever know space.
a necklace and a bead.
The baby giraffe?
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just about one.
Oh, it's a rope?
I just decided.
So you'll see here.
Our next question comes from Nathan Staker, and he wants to know, did you go on the rides?
Nope.
No. Unfortunately, for why we were there was another family that actually got to ride the water ride, and we heard from them that the water ride wasn't even done, that they only kind of like had to fake it. They could only see parts of it. So we have not been on the rides yet. Really excited about the Banshee ride. I think that's my favorite. Which one is your favorite? What are you most excited about?
I would say the water ride because I want to see the natives.
Oh, yeah. What do we call the natives? Navi? I think they're Navi.
So. Yeah, I think they're Navi.
Okay. Okay. Question number 3 comes from MDIP Lacidio 13. I hope I said that right. Does it live up to the hype? That is a great question. Do you want to take that one on first?
Hype?
Basically, just how everyone's saying it's so awesome and so wonderful and Pandora is the best.
Hype. Sorry.
The hype. So what do you think? Do you think it lives up to the hype? When they announced Pandora several years ago, I know Tim and I were kind of like, what? Pandora? Seriously? We saw the movie once, like, I don't even know, 5-10 years ago, and I was kind of like, really? Pandora? Of all the things you could add in Pandora, is it? Well, after seeing Pandora, I can honestly say it is awesome. I am so excited about going in May and actually seeing the event. So I definitely think the hype is all it said, you know, all it is and more, because it is going to be amazing. For me, I think I'm more excited about the evening hours and what it's going to look like at night. Would you agree?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we were leaving Pandora, and as we were leaving, it was dusk. And do you remember Mommy kind of like peeked around the corner? Because we were actually out there when it was dusk, but I could see it in the distance, and everything was blue and purple. They have these big plants that look like blueberries. And we found out the name of them. I totally forgot what the name of them was. Do you remember? No, but they like glowed. All the plants, they just glowed this purple and white and blue color. Oh my gosh, the whole bioluminescence thing is just amazing. I think it's one of those attractions you want to go to during the day and then you have to do at night. I think that part is amazing.
Eagle's Princess 80. I have never been to...
My abbreviation, Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom, but I have been to...
Been told. I should probably read it because it's my chicken scratch.
Yeah.
All right, Eagle Princess 50 or Eagle Princess 80. Your question is, I have never been to Animal Kingdom, but I've been told to expect a half day to see it. How much time should I add for this visit? Well, I would definitely say all day. You want to make sure that you're at Animal Kingdom all day, because Pandora, it is smaller. Wouldn't you agree? It is small. I'm like shocked how much stuff they fit in that area, because when you're in there, it doesn't look that big. They did a good job though with the floating mountains. It made it look big, but it's not really big. So you have the 2 rides, but
it did look like you were actually on an island, or like floating in the air. It more looked like you were on an island, because like you could not see like underneath it, which was awesome. Yeah, she's talking about the floating mountains. So they have the floating mountains, and then they have all these vines and grass, and it kind of like the trail, like the path to get down to the rides, it kind of like weaves in and out. So with all this like, you know, grass and greenery around it, so it makes it look bigger than I think it actually is. Yeah. But it does, you really do look like you are on Avatar. It is amazing. And it actually looks like you're floating. So like when you're standing on the actual ground instead of like any of the islands, I don't know if we're able to go on the islands, but if you actually, when you're standing on the ground and you look around, not at the mountains or anything, or just look straight ahead over the mountain, it actually looks like you're floating or on a river or like something like that.
Yeah, that's a great way of explaining it. It is pretty amazing. So to get back to the all-day experience, yes, you'll definitely want to spend some time. Again, there's 2 rides, and of course, once it opens, those rides are going to be very, very busy, but they have 2 rides. They have 1 counter service restaurant, and the counter service restaurant has some new technology that Disney's going to take out, which is really cool. I don't know if you even heard about that. You're going to be able to use your My Disney app to actually order your lunch and dinner. Then you actually go to the restaurant and just pick it up. You don't have to wait in line. How awesome is that?
That's awesome.
New technology. They also have 1 gift shop, and then they have like face painting and things like that. So it definitely, you could spend a few hours there, and on top of spending time at Animal Kingdom, I would plan about a day to spend between Animal Kingdom and then Pandora, the world of Avatar, because you can definitely spend several hours at Pandora. Wouldn't you have to agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what animals, oh, look at all the animals over here, Hunter. Oh yeah, look at them all. There's some babies.
Wait.
Do you see the babies?
Oh yeah.
All right, so over here we gotta find the thing. Look on the thing, what do they call them? We see water buffalo there. And there's some zebras. And there's some boars.
Giraffe, zebras, and wolves.
Wildebeest.
They don't look like it.
That's it?
No.
So look at these little boar things over here. Those things are cool. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Those things are, do you see those little boar things, Hunter?
Yeah.
Those things are cool.
The babies over there look so...
Yeah. You can see the babies right there. There's the babies. Little ones.
Like babies.
They're so little. So cute. All right, our next question comes from Laura for Sit 2. How much does the land resemble the film? Ooh, that is a good question. All right, a lot. Do you want to? So basically, after we saw Pandora, we hopped on a plane to go to San Francisco, and we decided on the way to San Francisco we were gonna watch Avatar because Hunter had never seen the movie, and I actually don't even remember much about it other than there was blue people. That's all I remember about it. Did you see in the movie? Hunter, what do you think? Do you think Pandora looks like Avatar?
Definitely.
Yeah, I would have to agree. They use Florida landscaping to mix in with Avatar plant life. So it just totally blends in. It looks amazing. They also have these white little plants that look like jellyfish. Didn't you think they look like jellyfish and like sea anemones with all these like fingers going on? Those were really cool as well. So I think that that alone looks like Pandora and Avatar. I mean, that alone is amazing. And then counting that floating mountains, oh my gosh, the floating mountains, didn't you think those are incredible?
Yeah.
The floating mountains, they had several of them in the distance with all this vines, and they had water down them. Oh my gosh, didn't they look like they literally were like floating in the sky?
Definitely.
That part I thought was amazing. So from what we saw, it definitely looks like Pandora and Avatar. Would you agree? Yeah.
This one is from Whipped to Disney. Did you get to ride the Banshee ride?
I wish. Unfortunately, we did not get to, but count us in. That will be one of the first rides that we're gonna go on. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Our next question is from Gymnast who loves Disney. I like that name, that's awesome. When Pandora opens, do you plan on spending a lot of time there? Well, yes, we will. We definitely are gonna be down there twice. They have an annual pass holder event, which I don't even think you know about. So they have an annual pass holder sneak preview. We're gonna go to that, and then they also have like the media opening, and Tim and I are going to that as well. So we are gonna see it twice before it opens, and then once it opens, I cannot wait to bring the kids, and we will definitely go quite a lot. And again, go during the day, but then you have to go at night, because at night it truly transforms into this beautiful, you know, blue and white, you know, skies. I mean, just the whole thing glows.
This one's from Hill Sarah Elizabeth. We are hoping to see Pandora when we are here in 3 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Did you see if any, what does that say?
Oh, did you see if they're doing any openings for annual pass holders or DVC?
Did you see if they're doing any openings for annual pass holders or DVC?
They are, actually, I just mentioned that a second ago. They're doing a sneak preview for annual pass holders. I'm not sure if it's full yet, so definitely double check and hop online and check the annual pass holder discounts and events to see if they still have space. DVC, I have not heard anything about DVC yet, but if they're doing it for the annual pass holders, they tend to do things for DVC before annual pass holders. So keep an eye on it, because I'm guessing they probably will, which is pretty amazing.
Pandora was amazing, because like everything was so pretty, so beautiful, and I thought all the floating mountains was awesome.
For me, my favorite part about Pandora was definitely the landscape. I know I've kind of talked about that a few times. Hunter mentioned the floating mountains and how amazing the floating mountains were. I can tell you that once I walked in Pandora, I literally stood and stared at the floating mountains probably for 15 minutes. I was literally mesmerized. They were so beautiful, so incredible. It was during the day, so it was, you know, sunny out, but it was so spectacular, those floating mountains. And then I really did love the landscape. There, you know, we talked about these plants that look like a blueberry. Those were really, really cool. There was another plant that we talked about that looked like the sea anemones, and they had all these like hands on it. Those were really, really interesting and just kind of almost like floated in the wind. They were really neat. Another really cool thing were these blue, they were very close to the ground, and they looked like shark's teeth that came out of the water. And they were these blue shark's teeth that came out. just at the ground. It was so cool. I just thought all the colors were just beautiful, and especially like I said before, at night with the bioluminescence and all of, you know, Pandora glowing at night. I thought that was amazing. Even the ground, when you walked on the ground in the path, you know, there was leaves in the path, and it just kind of looked like you were on Pandora, like you were on Avatar, a completely different, you know, planets out there. It was really pretty amazing. So that to me was my favorite part, was seeing those floating mountains and seeing the landscaping and really feeling like you were in Pandora, that you were in Avatar. We're on the rocking chair for our last question. Last question. All right, our last question comes from Lori MKY. Is it Lori Monkey? I like that name. Can you describe the waiting areas for the rides and what surprised you the most? We actually did not see the waiting areas for both of the rides, so I'm not quite sure what they look like, so that's gonna be a surprise for us as well. And we can't answer you the question of what surprised you the most. So Hunter, would you like to go first? What surprised you the most?
Floating mountains, because they were so beautiful and amazing.
And amazing. And awesome.
Okay.
So I could definitely agree with that. The floating mountains are pretty cool. For me, I would have to say that it was actually cool. I had very low expectations for Pandora. Again, I mentioned earlier that I was kind of surprised that they were even doing Pandora. So I really had low expectations. And when I got in there and saw it, my whole, you know, thought process changed. It is amazing. So that by far is what, you know, was the most amazing to me, is that I actually thought it was cool. Is that odd that that's what I thought? Yeah. Now, exciting news, dun dun dun. We are going to a media event in May. We kind of leaked it out of the bag and kind of shared it a little earlier, but Hunter is gonna actually open the package that we got from Disney. Are you excited? Let's go do that.
Mom and Dad got invited to the Pandora Avatar event, and unfortunately I can't go, but I get to open the box. So let's open it up. Pandora World of Avatar. The box, like, it has something on it. It says you're invited to a new world of adventure. You can definitely see it in the light. Here's on the thing. To a new world of adventure. That's what it said. It's like a book. So Ace is the tour company kind of thing. So like they grab everybody, like they can get people from Animal Kingdom and take them to Avatar. Detail awaits. Field guide, itinerary, video, identification. That's cool. Bam. Field guide. What's this? Oh, what is this? What? That's so cool.
What if you could go to a place that is beyond belief? A place that has the wildest outdoors in the universe, except it's actually not even in your solar system.
What? That's so cool. What? How? That's so cool.
What if you could go to a place that is beyond belief? A place that has the wildest outdoors in the universe, except it's actually not even in your solar system. A place where the only thing wilder than the things you'll see are the things you can do.
I haven't read one of those things so bad.
Is Pandora. to travel beyond anything ever thought possible. Most importantly, we want you to come experience for yourself all that Pandora has to offer. What is all this, you ask? Well, just refer to the enclosed sheet for more information, and go to visitpandora.com to chat with me and you can learn more. We're looking forward to seeing you on Pandora so we can make travel history together.
And then the field guide that has a whole bunch of stuff. This is what it looks like. Contains a culture, Pandoran flora, native I'm going to the native language. I'm gonna learn how to say stuff. This is cool. I cannot pronounce any of this. That's cool, and that has like a note area. That said thanks. I just said thanks. This is awesome. We cannot wait to share Pandora with you guys. Okay, goodbye. I'm going to use this thing now. Goodbye.
Thanks so much for joining us for the Pandora World of Avatar Q&A. If we did not answer your question, leave a comment below and we will definitely answer it. You guys, thanks so much for joining us. Keep on dreaming and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!